Okay, moving on here. So a blank can be represented on a number line. A real number can be represented on a number line. How do you represent a repeated decimal on the number line? Well, rounding up and estimates have a lot to do with it here. So for instance, we have 75 hundredths as a repeating decimal. We know this is equivalent to 0.75, 75, 75, 75, and so forth and so on. If we was to round 75 hundredths to the nearest tenth, we'll end up in 0.8. So that's always a good starting point. So now we know where to start on the number line here. And we're just going to try to see which value is greater than the other. So we have here 0.75 rounding up to 0.8. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to simply plot 0.75 hundredths. All right. That'll be the next step here. Let's plot that there. Boom. All right. Now let's round this up. All right. Now we're going to look at 0.75 as a repeated decimal, and we're going to attempt to round that up. We notice that there's a 7 right after the 5. So that means 0.75 hundredths as a repeated decimal is going to round up to 0.76. We have 0.76 right there. So this kind of signifies that if we was to plot 0.75 as a repeated decimal, it'll be in between 0.75 and 0.76. Moving on, let's just clarify here by stating 0.8 is greater than 0.75 as a repeated decimal, and 0.75 as a repeated decimal is greater than 0.75 hundredths.